Hello, after we created the first supplier invoice, the next two steps in the handout, step 17 and 16 are reviewing the documents and also the process flow related to the purchase orders. So they are not new transactions. Let's do a quick review for the document history and the process of the purchase order. So step 16 displays the purchase order history. Okay, what's going on after they issued the purchase order? Have you received the good like delivery? Have you created or received the billing, the accounting documents? Okay, that's all you can follow up. So from here, we can do the reviewing under the inventory supervisor. Okay, so 16, my purchase document number. And from here, you can directly put your purchase number to do a search. And the reason we have to write two shipment, right? Same purchase order. So you probably can just click on the first one and then go. And you can, if you click on this one, you can see you have the purchase requisition and the two purchase order item related to the supplier, two good receipts. And for your case, again, you should have two purchase order, one good receipt, and one supplier invoice, right? Related to the first shipment. And you can click on here, the goods receipt. I have two. Again, I have two. You should only have one. Okay, the first one. And then you also can see the supplier invoice. Again, I have two. You should only have one. Okay, but this is letting you know what's going on. And after you receive the second shipment and created the second supplier invoice, you should have the same like two items like my in this step. Okay, so document review, and then step 17. So this is basically review for 17, and go back to material management. And for this one is the display the document flow, like a more visual to see what's the working process for the purchase order. Okay, still under the inventory supervisor and material documents flow. And again, put your material number here. And then I think go. And from here, you see I probably already have them. Okay, but if you don't, that's follow the handouts. Okay, goes to once you search your material, goes to the setting and check the stock type. Since I already did it, okay, initially for your case, you should have not checked, and then check that and click on OK. And then you should see all of your, for you, probably you have two of the items. I have three because again, I received my second shipment. You have one receive under inspection, then you move it to unrestricted use. So you should have one and click on, I think any one of them. So for me, I will do probably the most recent one. And again, that's give you details, right? For the items we received and like the title and the item, this is the title and item. And if you continue on, or you can go from here and the process flow, especially like the document, right? Purchase order, right? Flow to the material document means the receipt, goods receipt, and the accounting document is the invoice. So three-way match. Okay, all of the info like the inventory number, units, and the cost pricing. Okay, for these three documents should match each other before you make the payments for the accounts payable. Okay, right? That's really a very convenient and correspondence, right? So let the accounting people, especially, right, management, inventory supervisor, to see what's going on. Everything is right. Okay, on the right track for all of your purchase orders. Okay, so like a quick check for these two for like all of your material documents, and then I will skip the next step, like because after that you will simulate receiving the second shipment. Just follow the step 8. Okay, second, receive the, so post the second good receipt, and this one we make it simple. You don't need to go to the under inspection. When you receive it, you directly put under the unrestricted category. So it's like one receiving, so no, not moving around. So step 8 for you, okay, to follow the handouts, receive the second shipment. And step 19, review your check the physical goods receipt. We did this before, manage stock, and now you should have all of the 200 under the unrestricted use. Then step 20 is create and post the second supplier invoice, same as the first one. Again, as I already did it. Okay, so I'm skipping this. So you just repeat a supplier invoice create for the second 100 units. Now I'm moving quickly to step 21. Okay, make a final payment for both of the supplier invoice 200 units. So step 21 will go to under the accounts payable and post outgoing payments. We did something similar in our first accounts payable like module. Okay, it's like a rental invoice or even not related. This is the same thing, but for different invoice. So company code already pop up, and I need to put the journal entry date, journal entry type. Okay, just leave it as default. But for the GL account, okay, we are going to make the payment. So use the 181. So your bank one account. And then the amount should be both of the invoice. Okay, $6,400. And again, here you need to know, like, so we are paying this 6,400 for which supplier. Okay, this one, you need to search your supplier, or, if you can remember your supplier code, that's good. I will put my, I think I forgot to put my search term. Let me try. I do have, I need a Lincoln one, remember, right? So if you have like, I forgot, so I will do another way. Okay, I will put a Lincoln, the city name. I hope I put it right. Yeah, now you can see it's restricted to our own class system. Okay, I have this second one. Okay, so this one is my vendor and show item. And you should see this, right? So under this vendor exactly, you have a 6,400. So we are making this 6,400. The reason you need to make sure is outgoing payments goes to a correct vendor, right? Supplier, and the amount should match, right? Like the payments. For example, I'm not really paying all of the amounts. For example, I'm only paying 3,200 or partially, then you will have a balance later. Okay, for me, make sure these numbers match, and now you can clear. Clear means I'm agreeing, making the payments. Okay, like are transferring the fund to the vendor, and now the clear, so you can, is cleared means it has zero balance, okay, for this vendor, and now we can post. So this is related to the accounting journal entry, debit, accounts payable, credit, cash. Okay, and this is your payment document number. Okay, journal entry and display. Okay, and this I think is basically you are done from here, right? You see the journal entry, debit the accounts payable and credit the bank. So debit, credit, right? So it's very nice, right? And basically we finished the whole process, and there are 2 or 3 more steps to check your ground, like the document flow, and you can do that. But officially the transactions, we are done, okay, for this module, and a great job. And let me know if you have any questions. So you can go back to the home screen.